It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. Here come the Giants, led out by their former 6th overall pick out of Duke back in 2019. Daniel Jones under center. They'll start out on the ground at Saquon Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 16 carries, 132 yards, and a touchdown.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense that is up
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down. Throwing Jones. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. And a nice play there defensively. And this is a new acquisition, Charles. You and I were talking about it pregame. Just signed as a free agent earlier this week.
Love when they pick up those guys with something to prove, because any guy's a free agent off the street, no one else wanted him, so he wants to prove to the rest of the league, you should have signed me first.
Dak Prescott and Dallas taking the field for their first possession. Dak now in his 7th season in charge of the Cowboys. 2-time Pro Bowler. Prescott on first down. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. Down inside the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Jones. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And he will have a Giants first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. Second down. Back to throw. Jones over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a Giant first down on a gain of 16. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. The throw for Tony is intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Lewis. And the Cowboys are going to take over here up near the 40. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Following the interception, here's Prescott. time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Kayvon Thibodeau in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Now Prescott on fourth down. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. But I believe the Giants got this back, and they will hold on to the possession. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Under pressure, they got him again. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. After that sack, third and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants. On third down, Barkley. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. On fourth down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. And they may be content to take this 7-0 lead into the locker room. We'll see. First down, Prescott. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. He's got a man, complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A gain of 37. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this one is incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Prescott. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Prescott now. This is caught. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number one. So we've reached halftime, and we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. Fields it right around the goal line. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Well, this has been a close game throughout, but that return can help them gain the separation that they've been seeking throughout the game.
So here are the Cowboys to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Prescott. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Touchdown, Cowboys! Dalton Schultz, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Cowboys come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the 3rd quarter. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown. The throw for Tony is intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this 3rd quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick 6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here. And that one, it backfired in a big way.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now 21-0. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
All right, guys, all right.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken from about the 12. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. That pick 6 just a moment ago. Things went from bad to worse. Look up at the scoreboard now. Not looking good here. We'll see if they can put something together on this drive. 1st and 10. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. He'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. No big surprise. Micah Parsons doing what he does so well, dropping him for a loss. Now on 2nd and 13. Jones looking sideline, incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Here's Jamie Gillen now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That's taken at around the 40. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a 1st. Here's Prescott sliding out of the pocket. And oh, it'll be intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And the Giants are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Jones now on 1st and 10. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Looking to throw. Jones under pressure, and down he goes. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. A CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He sets to fire deep. And that one almost intercepted. Boy, he's got 2 already, nearly a 3rd, but not to be, and it's 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillen now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way.
Back now here at MetLife Stadium. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. They'll try to run some clock now with Elliott. And he's got some space here. And he will finally be taken down at the Giants' 20. 39 yards there, a big one. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there. Right back to him on 1st down. Oh, Zeke with a quick feed, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with career touchdown number 75. And the Cowboys are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 28-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. And the Giants ready to come out now. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
The throw over the middle taken in. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Jones and Shepard with a connection there for Giants' 1st down. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Jones. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Piñeiro now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Free kick out of bounds.
Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw taken in by Cook. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Looking to throw again on second down. Jones. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Now Jones on first down. Completes this again to Shepard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. From the 45 on second down, Jones. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. Again, he'll drop to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
Intercepted by the Cowboys. They'll take over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Dallas offense set for this next drive. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
Well, Prescott here to throw. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it is 42-0. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we see.
And my goodness, another interception. Trey Flowers picks it, and the Cowboys are going to get it back here just past the 35. So the holding call on the offense, so they go ahead and decline that one and take possession of the football on the INT. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Hopping over the top. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So not just a blowout win for them today.
I'm harder than I ever been. Losing's what I never do. How you supposed to walk with me? I'm 80 steps ahead of you. My mind is on Socrates. All my bars on Rubik's Cube. Every time I do it, I just have to do it beautiful.
This is the player card. Here you can see your strengths and weaknesses. This is your development trait. Here are a player's motivations. How will you?
Matter of fact, let me see your hands. Look, I saw my shot and I took it. I couldn't do it different. Couldn't afford to stop and go. I had to stay